Maybe first and foremost, Leon, just a thought on Basil's extension yesterday, the organization committing to him. I know you've spoken very highly of him. How happy are you for him?
Yeah, extremely happy. There's no guy that deserves it more than him. He's the ultimate pro. Such a great teammate. He'd do anything for this group. So he deserves it, and I think we're all extremely happy to have him.
Yeah, a lot of the talk around the contract yesterday was that there's still more potential in him. You see that, I imagine.
Oh yeah, I see a lot of upside in him. He's a really smart, bright hockey mind. He really understands the game, and obviously with his work ethic, it's just a matter of time, I think, until it all kind of clicks, right? Could see it a little bit last year, but I think year by year you're going to see more and more on the offensive side of things as well. So I think there's a lot of upside, and I got all the confidence in the world that he'll show it.
When Trent Frederick arrived last year, everybody knew he was pretty beat up. He did his best through the playoffs and stuff, playing through injury. What have you seen from him, coming back here? Maybe healed up a little different. Do you sense there's maybe some more speed, different level there?
Yeah, I mean, I'm sure he feels a lot better. I will say, though, with that specific injury, that it takes a long time. You got to give him time. You got to give him time into the season as well, because that's an injury that certainly lingers around for a while. So it's just kind of nagging at you. So he looks good, I think. Obviously, I'm sure he feels a lot more confident and comfortable within himself. So looking forward to what he can bring to a group.
Played a lot with Zach Hyman. Do you see any kind of characteristics that are similar with Trent that he could pop up there and be effective and help you guys a little bit?
I would say they're different players. They're very different players. But I think, with history with Freddie, he scored 18 goals 2 years in a row and probably more of a third-line role. That's pretty impressive. So he certainly has a lot of skill. He was a first-round pick. He's tough as nails, and I think that's certainly a guy that's willing to learn how to play a certain way to be successful. And if we can help him, become more productive and become more successful, then of course we're going to do that.
Yeah, how about getting into game action for the first time in a few months? What are you kind of looking to check off the objective list here?
Yeah, just try to get into it as quick as possible. Get your details down, get your timing down, face-offs, all the little things that matter, that are going to matter in about a month from now. So right now more so just excited to get that adrenaline rush a little bit.
Chris talked yesterday about playing you and Connor together to start the season. I just wondering if you had a thought about playing with him and just,
Guys, we've done this for 10 years, 11 years. It's going to switch. It's going to go back and forth. I do think it's probably easier to coach for him when we're together, to coach the bench. But I think we've done this for so long. We know exactly how to flip-flop back and forth, and if we're together, apart. Obviously, always excited to play with him. Always, it's a pleasure to be on the same line as him. So, we'll see where it goes.
I'll come at it from a different angle. There's, multiple players are going to be competing for spots in that top six, but they're new, and it maybe takes some time to work through that a little bit. So what's that process like, maybe trying to start that without Zach from the start of a season, maybe you guys together, just some continuity there?
Yeah, I mean, we'll see how long it lasts, or how the rest of the lines shape up, right? But there's some openings for guys to step in and grab it and take it, and I think that's what you're looking for, right? Guys to push for that role, or for Heimo's role, right, while he's gone. So it's always exciting to see how the team kind of shapes up at the end.
Leon, you're in your first year of your new contract. What does it mean to you just being the top paid player in the league?
Well, I mean, it's obviously an honor. It's nothing that I think about. I put more pressure on myself than the contract ever could, or any dollar ever could. So obviously, I take great pride in doing what I do and becoming better, and the consistency part of it. So don't try to think about the number too much. Just try to play my game and get better in little areas.
Is there like an X factor, something that isn't necessarily a big storyline going into the season, that might be something that makes a difference for this team to have success? Anything that
anything.
It can be an aspect of the team. It could be a player.
I don't know if you can single out one thing. There's going to be changes. There's going to be some changes within our system. Those are all things that personnel changes. But teams get created through time and the dynamic of a group or the face or the identity of a group, I guess, gets created over time. So you got to give us a little bit of time to see what kind of team we are. I think we all know what kind of team we want to be, but sometimes teams shape up a little different. So, we'll see.